What's going on, guys? So I know your knee-jerk reaction is to defend Jared. We've been defending Jared and AWP. People have been attacking him for things that wasn't real. You know, things they didn't do or didn't say. They've been being attacked by it. But this situation, this is not a defensible situation. As I pointed out in my last video, I'm calmed down a lot right here. That was me reading all these ignorant comments from people who didn't even take the time to Google or look into anything. They're only looking at YouTube videos, and then they're going off on these wild conspiracy theories that like Truckee and Placer in Nevada County are staging some attack on Jared. That's not the case, guys. Come on, let's not live in fantasy land. I understand that you've been defending AWP, so then when something like this comes out, it feels that way, and you feel like, hey, this is bullcrap and I need to defend. But when you have Doug Bishop coming out, posting his video, talking about the situation.
You know, I come from the towing industry, and now I pull cars out underwater, helping families get answers. I've developed that passion. It's unfortunate that I've developed that passion and this has happened. It doesn't align with what I believe in. I have daughters. I'm a father. I've always followed the code. And that code has been violated.
When you have Jared not addressing the situation publicly when his name is getting drugged like that, when you have emails released that are authentic, when you have court documents provided from the state of Utah, when you have 2 felony charges filed against him in Utah. Come on, guys. Stop trying to defend it. Some things that we don't tolerate, and we don't tolerate people hurting children. We will not defend Jared here. We will not defend that type of behavior here. Like, not at all. Not for nothing. I can't comprehend where people are coming from when they're trying to defend this man who would do something like that to a child. He was not a child, people. He was 17 years old. She was 10 years old. Regardless of how he grew up, by the age of 17, being a full-grown man living in public society, he knew better. He knew it wasn't okay to do that to a 10-year-old by then. He knew it wasn't okay to do that to a family member by then. He chose to do it anyway. Yes, maybe he was a victim also, but that doesn't excuse his behavior. This is the logical side trying to help you understand. I have a lot of respect for Doug Bishop because knowing that there's court filings, knowing there's NDAs, knowing that he's basically stepping away from his career now. This is a tow truck driver turned into internet celebrity hero, now throwing all that away so he can stand against what Jared did. And then as a viewer, you want to come back and try to defend this man when the people he's surrounded by can't even defend his actions. Think about that. Just think about it. And what's crazy is the same people who was calling everybody that type of person, that was saying that there were rings all around YouTube and that this was so viral and rampant, those same people are the people who are trying to defend Jared now. What's up with you? Do you not realize that this is what it is? Has he changed? Possibly. Good. I'm glad he's changed. I'm glad he hasn't hurt anybody else here this time. But do we know that? We're not accusing him of that. We're accusing him of what we know that he did. What he owned and admitted. Innocent until proven guilty makes no sense when he has owned that he did it. When his colleagues have come out and spoke on the fact that he has owned that he did it. Come on, guys. Come on. Anybody saying, oh, the statute of limitations, if you're saying that in a way of, oh, well, she might not get justice because of the statute of limitations and that's wrong, cool. If you're saying that as, oh, it's okay because he can't even be charged, it's been so long ago, Why would you not want him to be charged? It doesn't matter how long ago it was. This is a child. This is a child who lost her innocence because of what he did to her. Come on, people. Don't be so blinded by your fandom. Don't be so blinded by your hate for other people that you defend this type of behavior. If you can't stand against something like this, what can you stand against? What? What would it take? This is one of the most horrendous things you can do in the world. To hurt a child, to forcibly hurt a child, to rob that child of their innocence at such a young age, against their will, by their family member. That is one of the worst things that can even be done to a person. And you're going to defend that? That's the hill that you decide to die on? It's so sad. I appreciate all the support. I do notice all the comments and all the people who are standing up against it and saying, I don't care how much good they've done. That doesn't erase what he did in his past. I appreciate all the people saying, this isn't about AWP. This is about Jared. Jared did what he did. AWP didn't exist at that time. The rest of the guys from AWP didn't have anything to do with what he did. It's very important we remember that. It's very important that we support Doug and the other guys moving forward as long as they separate from Jared and leave him behind. Let AWP crash and burn and let Doug and the other guys from AWP go and build their own. We don't want Jared to profit off of anything. We don't want Jared to step out of the picture but still be getting paid behind the doors, right? We don't want that. We want the other guys to be able to go out on their own and let them get paid while Jared goes bankrupt, while Jared gets sued to oblivion. If Jared really is sorry for his crimes and he really has changed and become a better person, then he shouldn't mind paying for his crimes. If he knows they are wrong, then he understands there's a price to pay. Let him go pay for his crimes. He doesn't get support through this unless you just want to support him. And if you want to support him, that's on you. But you should probably pick better people to support. I love my children. And I can't support somebody who would harm a child. When I look into their eyes, their innocence looking back at me, and think that somebody could look at that and harm them, it's emotional. It's emotional, and it's downright pathetic. And please, if you feel the need to support them, then go support him. But go support him somewhere else. Don't support him here. My community doesn't support that. My community will never support that. I would burn my community to the ground before I allowed it to support something like that. And that's just being honest. Like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel to see more. Comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.